Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Liz, the children's librarian at the Rahway Public Library, and today we are going to make some puppets. We're going to make some jungle animal puppets. We've got snakes, a monkey, what else? An alligator, a parrot, a tiger, and an elephant. So these are very easy to make and they are lots of fun. What you can do is play with a friend. You can be the monkey and they can be the crocodile, and you could put on a little puppet show. So let's see how you make these. In your craft bag, you should have received 6 animal cutouts and then 6 popsicle sticks. Okay, so from home you will need glue, scissors, and then anything to color in your puppets. So markers, crayons, colored pencils, paint, whatever you have at home. All right, so let's get started. Move this down so we can see I have already cut out a few of these, but yours are going to come like this. And you can start by coloring in, I'm going to do the tiger. So let's see. I think I'm going to make my tiger with some black stripes here. Some black ears. This marker is not great. Okay, and then I'm gonna make some orange. Color in more orange. And maybe yellow. And then you can decide what you want the background to be. Maybe you make a lighter color. I'm going to use a crayon. Oops. Use a crayon for that. And then make it a green background because it's like the jungle. All that green that's in the jungle. Okay, so take your time, color in each one. For the video, I'm only going to do this one, but you get the idea. You'll do it for each one. So then after you color it in, you cut it out along the circle. throw away your scraps. And then you take your popsicle sticks and you're gonna glue them down. So you can put some glue on the popsicle stick. Remember, a little goes a long way. And then glue it to the back of your puppet. And then you're going to do that for all of these. And then you just wait for your glue to dry, and then you have your puppet, okay? So you can play all summer with your puppets and make stories and have lots of fun, okay? I am going to read you a story about some jungle animals. And this is called Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. It's not nice, is it? Mm-mm. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clod. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Thank you so much for joining me today to make your puppets and listen to this sweet story. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.